Dear children, in this session we are going to see the division of share capital through an example. First the sum is, first I read out the sums, then I say the solution one by one. A company has been incorporated with an authorized capital of rupees 20 lakhs divided into 20,000 shares of 10 each. That means the company is permitted to issue 20,000 shares to collect the amount of 20 lakhs. So the company is permitted to collect 20 lakhs only. It is not permitted to collect beyond this amount. So here the authorized capital is 20,000 shares at rupees 10 each, means 20 lakhs. It is permitted to collect only up to 20 lakhs. Beyond that it cannot collect it. The next one, the company is permitted to issue 4 type of shares, namely A, B, C, D. So it is allowed to issue 4 type of shares. The details are, it offered 9,000 shares to the public, A type of shares. Then it issued 6,000 shares to the public, it is called B type of shares. Then it issued 3 C type of shares, that is 4,000 shares to the public. Here the company issued how many shares type of shares? 3 type of shares. So if you, so the issued capital, so here the issued capital is called, say it issued A type of shares for 9,000 and B type of shares 6,000 and C type of shares 4,000. So totally it issued 19,000 shares only. But actually it is permitted to issue up to 20,000 shares, but it issued only 19,000 shares only. So here in 20 compared to 20,000, 1,000 shares were unissued. So 1,000 shares were unissued capital and issued capital is 19,000. So here issued capital is 19,000 and unissued capital is 1,000. Moreover, in the detail see, the company issued 3 type of shares, A, B, C only. So D type, there is no more details about the D type of shares. So this unissued type of shares is D type of shares only. The next one, the public subscribed 9,000 A type of shares. That is, the public applied for 9,000 shares A type of shares. Then public applied for 8,000 shares B type of shares. Then public applied for 3,000 shares of C type of. That is, the public is ready to purchase A type of shares, B type of shares and 3 type of shares. So if the public purchase the share, mean it is called subscribed capital. So here after issued by the company, it must be subscribed by the public. That is, A type of shares 9,000 shares applied, the public applied for 9,000 shares. In the B type of shares, the public applied for 8,000 shares. Then C type of shares, the public applied for 3,000 shares only. When compared to issued A type of shares, 9,000 company issued, public also subscribed 9,000. So it is called fully subscribed. In issued capital, company issued B type of shares 6,000 only. But here the public applied for 8,000 only. So the public company is going to give 6,000 only, but the public is ready to purchase for 8,000. So extra application is given by the applied by the public. So this extra 2,000 shares is called oversubscription. So if the subscribed capital is more than the issued capital is called oversubscription. Then then in C type of shares, the company is ready to issue only 4,000 shares. The public is applied for 3,000 only. So here it is called under subscription. The company is ready to give 4,000, but the public asked only 3,000 shares. So they are asking less number of shares only. So this is here the 1,000 is called as under subscription. When you minus the 4,000 from 3,000, means the 1,000 is called as under subscription. Here subscribed capital is less than the issued capital, so it is called under subscription. So we have to more concerned about the subscribed capital. We have to concern about whether subscribed capital is more means it is called over subscription. Whether subscribed capital is less than the issued capital, means it is called under subscription. Then next, go to the next. I think you hope understand the authorized capital, is issued capital and subscribed capital so far, I think. The next we move to the sum. Then the directors called the shareholders to pay the called up money on purchasing the shares. The next, after public applied for, the directors called the shareholders to pay the called up money on purchase. How much shares they purchased, up to that they have to pay the money. So it is called up by the company only, then money paid by the public only. Then all the amounts were, so called up means, here see, come to the solution. in this called up capital, A shares fully subscribed by 9,000 shareholders, 9,000 shares. So it is called fully subscribed. So the company called 9,000 shareholders to pay the amount. In the B type of shares, the company is called to only 6,000 shares only to pay the amount, because public applied for 8,000, but but company is going to give 6,000 only. It's going to give 6,000 only. So 2,000 extra amount will be rejected by the company. So the company is called the 6,000 shareholders only to pay the amount. Then in the C type of shares, the company issue 4,000 shares, but the public subscribed 3,000 only. So we are asked the 3,000, so subscribed shareholders only 3,000. So subscribed shareholders only we are called to pay the amount. So here the called up amount for C type of shares is 3,000 only. The next one, the directors, all the amounts are duly received except one shareholder who failed the 500 shares, failed to pay the money. So all that is called as all the amounts are duly received, means those are fully subscribed is collected from the public itself. Here paid up capital. Here the paid up capital is done by the public only. So paid up capital A type வந்து fully subscribed. So A type shareholders fully paid the 9,000 shares. In B type of shareholders, 500 shareholders failed to pay the allotment money. So such 500 is called as call in arrear. Then share excess application money. One shareholder who hold 300 shares paid the second and final call money and first call itself. So this is called a call in advance. Then this see, excess application will be refunded. Already we have seen, no, the over subscription will be refunded. Over subscription amount 2,000 will be refunded. Share amount is payable in installment. That is, all the amount in the company is not asked to pay the full amount at a time. It asks the shareholders to pay the amount, that is share amount, in installments. That is, some amount on application, while on allotment some amount you have to pay on allotment, while on first call and while on second and final call. So it asks the shareholders to pay the amount on installment basis. How the school fees will be collected in the schools in installment basis, no, first term fees, second term fees, third term fees, like that. And the company also collect the share amount on installment basis in 4 ways application, 3 ways application, allotment, first call and second call. I hope you could understand what are the authorized capital, then issued capital, then subscribed capital, call in arrear, call in advance through this sum. I hope you could understand. So I would give one more sums to you to practice this division of share capital. Thank you.